Paint Night Podcast is about getting to know the artist behind the painting. Our mission is to provide a platform where artists come together to create art and share their stories. Thank you for joining us and supporting the arts. And we're live.
Yay!
I think I played the intro perfectly this time. I cut it off by 2 seconds last time.
Oh, yeah?
By accident, yeah. I looked over it this morning. But, yeah, back on Paint Night. I feel like our setup is getting more and more better. I know that's like, I couldn't go back. I was like more and more better, and I was like, damn it, I might as well fuck up the whole rest of the sentence.
Might as well. It's fine.
Fuck it, irritate more people. And yeah, here on the same paintings. I really like what you're doing with your light, and it looks like the horns are growing like a tree almost.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah, it's almost like I always had the...
Or that weird disease people get that look like they're growing into trees. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't remember what the Elephant Man had. But
yeah, that guy.
No, I always thought of it like spinning around, and like the consciousness ball or soul or whatever is either going in or out. So it's like the top of the head is reaching up to grab it and pull it down, or it's bursting out and kind of spiraling out.
Like its soul or its Sims activation.
Yeah, it's yeah, right. Yeah. It's consciousness.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, yeah, consciousness.
I think I've been adding that theory with a lot of my drawings lately. It's just adding the halo or circle around the head, or even if it's just like a slight bit, like to represent the consciousness or that it's alive or it's thinking.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot.
Elevator.
It's such a nice, it's a really nice little effect, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Tends to...
Circles are a bitch too, so...
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness. Although I can do circles a lot better than like straight lines. Straight lines kill me because they take my absolute total focus and energy. And it's not a bad thing. In fact, I need to do it more because of that. But it's tough for me as a person that more freestyles than anything, you know?
Yeah, okay.
And just kind of builds on the way rather than like straight lines and exact how should I say?
The difference between linear thinking and...
Linear thinking and abstract?
Yeah.
Maybe? I see what you think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I think we're both more of the abstract than the linear.
I definitely... Yeah.
Because we think in patterns, but not in like such an organized way. I think we see them in layers rather.
See, yeah, I'm more of a layer person for sure.
I am too.
Patterns to a degree. I mean, patterns have a place in it. Like they play, they're the key.
I can see that.
But I think layers have more to do with it because it captures light. It's almost like the facets of a gemstone or a diamond.
Which we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started I need to finish that snowflake one later today. But with gems are interesting too, because you're right. I was like drawing it with an Illustrator mind from my head.
For those who aren't up to it, we were talking about a drawing that she's coming up with that has snowflake mandala with a gem in the center of it. And I was kind of showing how gem cuts work. And how the facets capture light and make things sparkle, give them the illusion of having its own light source.
I like the capturing light part though. I think that's interesting. I just didn't think about it before. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to add more references to everything I do, and then sometimes I'll like forget it because I'm like, oh, just do it how it basically goes in your head almost. And then I'm like, damn it, the shapes are the same thing. Like lines, I think that for lines all the time, like the outline, make sure you have like references to like trace from.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Alright, ooh, that coffee's good. I think I'm gonna work on her face a bit.
Mom has waved.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Nose can come out a little bit. I wonder if you can hear the audiobook in the back.
Oh shit! I should probably turn that off.
I didn't even think about it either.
Mom says hi, kids. She loves us.
Oh.
Love you too, Mom. My mom's the greatest.
I like your mom. Pretty sure we've praised her more and more our podcasts.
Or maybe she's talking to my nephews. I don't know. But I love my mom anyhow. I don't care. I love my nephews as well. I know better to compete. Whatever family love things.
Whatever family love thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Family love and stuff.
And stuff. Enough of the hermetic teachings for the day.
Oh yeah, that's what's funny.
My bad. And now we get to hear Sydney.
Does she just bark at the neighbors?
No, she typically doesn't bark at all.
Squirrel. Is she out there? Well,
Mhm.
she is out there.
Yeah. Leave, she was barking at raccoons.
Oh. You'll get them next time.
Have a family of raccoons living underneath the porch.
Where did my brown go? I thought I had a brown.
There's a blue down here.
Oh, no, that's black. Quite the opposite of what I need. I don't think I've seen it in a while, actually, now I think about it.
I swear we're organized usually.
I'm one of those, like, I know what I have and where usually it is, in its area, not specifically.
Yeah. My chaos is usually that way as well.
I guess I don't have brown. Well, that's a dilemma.
Why?
Well,
Make it.
Well, I was gonna make it kind of a dark purplish blue tone because it is a shadow.
Okay. Which shadow?
Like throughout the body, and then just have bits and pieces. Maybe merge out.
Okay, so take. You have purple and blue, right?
Got purple and I got blue. Blue for days.
So take purple, which is your darkest, and then take a little bit of black, take a little bit of red, and mix it all up.
Mix it all up.
You'll get like a reddish, purpley brown.
Oh shit.
And a painted computer.
I know, right? Damn, this one's really clogged up. That's what she said. Sorry, done. Okay.
That's what she said. Jokes. Here it goes.
No. I used to think those were really annoying when I was little. And then I actually watched The Office, and then I was very amused.
That's what she said.
Yes. Yes, this is very, oh god.
What?
Is this it? No.
Is
made like
this
a,
it?
Oh, there you go. Okay. It made like a plop sound, and so I was like,
Gotcha.
I didn't know where it went, but I guess it was like where the paint kind of gets stuck near the opening.
Yeah, it gives
and
it.
just like,
like a paint scab.
Yeah, and I thought the paint went somewhere. Oh, just kidding. Found it. It's right there.
On your leg.
On my leg. Of course.
Well, why wouldn't it?
Okay, I'm so glad I have not dipped this brush of paint yet, but I dipped it in my coffee.
It has finally happened.
It's like
We've talked about it for so many times.
Over there. I'm gonna move it right in front of the coffee cup. Maybe that'll help.
That will not.
If I think it, I'll believe. If I think it, I'll believe. Of course it.
Well, or do you have to? Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna leave that one alone.
Huh? Let's see.
That's a paradox. That's.
Shouldn't be opened.
Well, no.
Where's the black? Oh, it's right there.
I don't know. That is your station.
I know.
I've not.
I need to get more acrylic paints. I'm gonna order some tonight. But
I'm gonna pay a parking ticket tonight. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah. It was dumb from me not reading the
Dude, my
signs.
ears are still ringing from that metal show though.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
It was fun. Buddy of mine played a metal show and we went to go see it. And I got 2 tickets in the span of maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes.
I didn't think you would have gotten 2 though. Wouldn't it? Isn't it just a one thing?
Well, and I was looking them over and they were in a span of 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah. It was like the parking meter dude went up and gave me a parking ticket and then must have gave somebody else a parking ticket, and then because my car didn't move by the time he gave somebody else a ticket, he came back and gave me another ticket.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
When in Columbus, read every sign, kids, because the city is broke and they're trying to find money any way that they can.
Did you hear about how they can like just tag you now with a gun to ticket you?
Yep.
Yeah, Biz was talking about that today, and I was like, that's a little bit too much. Like, oh
Yeah.
no, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like even though you think you're safe, 5 days later,
Yeah.
got a ticket.
Well, and they're talking, they're redoing a lot of the streets and the permit parking around this joint.
Joints.
Yeah, because it is now an up and coming whatever.
Arts thingy or?
No, it's just they're bringing in a bunch of companies. So like, Columbus is trying to be the next Silicon Valley. So they're just using every trick in the book. But if you park at a meter in certain areas of the city, you can put your coins in or pay for your 2-hour meter, and then if you don't, after that two hours, you have to get up and physically move your car at least 2 spaces away.
At least 2 spaces away?
Yep.
What?
Or you'll get another ticket. Yeah.
Damn.
But, oh well. What are you going to do? It's all part of the game.
I suppose.
I think don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of what they're doing, but it's goofy. I mean, there's nothing you can do to
Prevent it or stop it.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do, whether you protest or what. find ways around the system.
Yeah. True. Like move.
Yeah. Move away.
Just go. Get out.
I mean, if you don't want me to,
Leave.
you don't want me here, Columbus. That's fine. I get the hint.
Damn. Kicking you out.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's alright. Columbus is really pretty though.
No, Columbus it's a really great town.
I think every cities are different with qualities, and because it reminds me a lot of like Austin almost, but it does have its own feel to it for sure.
Oh yeah, every city has its unique feel or
Feeler.
taste, you know.
Tastes.
Has its taste. It tastes different.
Yeah.
But it, like, I like Columbus because it's, I mean, I spent so much time here, obviously.
Right.
Most of the stuff that I loved is gone, so it's kind of like a foreign city to me now, and they're changing so much. But it's still got that small town feel, but you can still go get anything that you want. You know, it's like the balance between a city and a town. Everything's relatively 20 minutes away from everywhere.
Yeah, that sounds like, well, Houston's more like 30 minutes away from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like San Marcos is definitely going to be that way by the time I get back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was changing a lot within the 5 years I was there. It's the fastest growing city in America too, from what according to a marketing company for the state or for the city is.
Yeah.
But it's always under construction. They actually build things really fast too. Or I mean, I think all places do nowadays. Cause like I remember, even within the 5 years of like traveling back to Houston, like 3 malls popped up, another high school, like place that was empty was now filled with shops.
Yeah. I think just growth in general, every city is experiencing most bigger cities.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are rushing back to the cities, so they're growing a lot faster that way. It's kind of like the ebb and flow. So many people were getting out of the cities and moving to suburbia or even rural areas, and now it seems like everybody is moving back. That's why condos are such a huge thing now.
They're nice.
I don't like living that close to people.
Fair.
Well, and I don't mean that in like a bad way. It just, I grew up out in the country. Like, you've seen where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
But like, way out in the country, so I'm kind of comfortable when I can walk out my back door and take a piss and not have to worry about anybody. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to walk out in my underwear and get my mail, like, I enjoy that.
Right.
City dwelling is a whole different ball game.